Hi everybody, Diana Del Garbino with Muscles in Motion Professional Personal Training. And I have a couple things that we're going to talk about this week on our Instagram TV. Today I want to talk about the InBody, and I also want to talk about getting ready for the holidays because those are coming. So let's start with the InBody. So we have this great machine called the InBody 520, and it's a body composition machine. It tells us what's happening inside the body instead of the basic BMI, which just gives you your height and your weight and puts you in a box and tells you whether you're healthy or not. But it's not really looking at the data of what is actually happening inside. How much muscle tissue do you have? How much body fat do you have? And where are you holding and retaining water? Are you holding and retaining water in the right places? Are you holding them in the cells or out of the cells? So I pulled one of our clients, his chart, and just wanted to kind of go over what is possible with working out, watching what you eat, and using the InBody. So this person did an InBody on March 4th of 2019, and it showed that he weighed 197 pounds, and then he had a lean body mass of 146.9 pounds and body fat of 50 pounds, 50.6. And then he took one 2 months later on May 2nd, 2019, and he had dropped to 189.8. His lean muscle was 145.2 and his body fat went down to 44.6. So what does that mean? That means that he went from 25.6 body fat to 23.5 body fat. And his weight went from 197.5 to 189.8. So this is pretty significant. This is what we like to see. We want people to use the InBody to make sure that you are on the right track, that you are watching what you eat, that you're lowering your body fat, but your muscle mass is staying in place. It also shows us where his lean muscle tissue is, and maybe we can make some improvements. So it breaks it down by right arm, trunk, right leg, left leg. And that way we can make sure to see if there's any imbalances. So this person has a very, very significant insignificant difference between right arm and left arm. He has 8.33 pounds in his right arm and 8.36 in his left arm. So that means that when he's pulling on any of the machines or he goes to pick something up at home, he's using his body evenly. He's not twisting to one side, which is going to put some stress on the back. He is using both sides evenly, which is awesome. That's what we want to see. Then his legs one has 22.17 and the left leg has 21.76. So we have about a 2% difference there. Now this person is a big cyclist, so we want to make sure that we get him using that left leg as much as possible, because we don't want him getting tendinitis or overusing one side and damaging either his hip or his SI joint. So that's the reason for the legs that we want to make sure that they're balanced. So 2% is not real bad, but we want to keep an eye on that and make sure that we get that as close as possible to kind of like where his arms are right now. And then the next thing we're going to look at is his water. So as you can see, we have everything laid out here. All this information is going to be here, so that's what I'm reading off of. And we're going to look at his water ratio. So he has intracellular water. That's the water that you hold in the cells, in the muscle tissue. And then there's the water outside that if it gets out of control, that's when we get puffy, like when we eat too much salt the night before and don't drink enough water, then we start to swell. That's extracellular. And so we look at the extracellular in comparison to the total body of water. And his is 0.380, and the normal is between 0.360 and 0.390. Anything being really high in the 90 means that he's probably pretty dehydrated, and we send him to the doctor. I've had some people come in that are at a 0.400 and definitely want to send them to the doctor to get looked at and get checked out, make sure that their heart's not getting too much pressure on it from all that water. So these are the things that we look at with the InBody, and you are more than welcome as a client or even as a non-client of Muscles in Motion to come in and use that. We set it up for the first Monday of every month. It's $30 for clients. You can come in, get on the InBody, your trainer will be with you. They'll go over your numbers with you. You can do it every month if you want to. It's non-invasive, so you don't have to sit in water. You don't have to strip down. You can just take your shoes and socks off. You stand on it and get your accurate reading. And people ask me, well, how accurate is it? Well, the DEXA scan is the big machine that they have at the hospital that checks your bone density, tells you exactly where your body fat is, and then how much lean muscle tissue you have. And we have some friends that have a portable DEXA scan, and they came out here last year and we did a comparison and they were nearly identical. So it's equal to a DEXA scan. So it's going to give you really accurate numbers. So that's about the InBody. And then next I want to talk about getting ready for the holidays. So the first one coming up is going to be Halloween. That's where it starts. And then we go to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year. So how do you get ahead of that? Well, we have this program called Fire Up Your Fitness, where starting October 1st, that is our kind of a body composition challenge that we have, that you'll come in for your workouts. We also send you videos every week. You're going to be hearing from your trainers. You're going to do specific body comp challenge workouts that were designed by all the trainers. And we're also having a cooking class in that. So that way you're going to learn how to get ahead of that game so you're not gaining those 15 pounds that most people gain over the holidays. So you can keep an eye on your food, make sure your workouts are in, get yourself into a really good habit ahead of time. So that way when it's time for the holidays, your metabolism's working harder and faster. You are in your program and you have a routine. Consistency is really key to staying on top of all the holiday stuff that's going on. It's when it gets out of balance and everybody is, gone every single day to a party and eating. We'll also, give you some tips on how to eat at those parties because it can be a little bit challenging. So, body comp challenge, the Fire Up Your Fitness, starts October 1st. It's not too late to register. So just check in with Jess at the front desk and she will get you all set. And if you have any questions about the InBody, you can ask your trainer. So thanks for joining us.